everybody, this is Sharon here with Boys at Play, and I just wanted to do a real quick video on my son's Matthew. He's in 2nd grade and they're doing like an end of the year, like 2nd grade market type setup. It's almost like a garage sale or yard sale. Yes, Daniel? That's my 2-year-old in a tote bag, a tote, with the water. What is it? Oh, okay. Sorry about that. Wherever I am, he's close by. So that's keeping him quiet in the meantime. So while I do this video. Anywho, can you say hi, Daniel?
Hi, Daniel.
Okay, that's him. And they're not allowed to sell food or candy. So the teacher said that everything has to be handmade. So I was gardening, I don't know, maybe like 3 weeks ago, and she had told me everything needed to be handmade. And when I was gardening, I threw out a lot of these baby aloe veras because I already have big aloe veras, and aloe veras are like flat floor covering, ground covering, so they spread fast and they grow babies quickly, and they're very durable and they're very easy to maintain. Definitely a beginner plant. So when she told me that the items had to be homemade, I was literally scrounging around the green trash bin looking for these babies, and I pulled them out. So I'm like, you know what, these would be perfect for kids. So what I did is, for some items, they're making like items in the classroom, like crafts in the classroom to sell. But I actually want to keep the crafts that my son makes in the classroom, and I want to sell the items that I'm making so for him to sell in the classroom. So I don't know, we'll see. I kind of want to trade with him so that I can keep his little craft stuff, because his drawings are so super cute. I don't want anybody else to have them. I'm selfish. So what I did is, like, for example, this one is a baby jar. It's a baby glass jar from when, I don't know, not too long ago. And I was going through my Daniel's emergency backpack, and I found like a lot of baby jars that had expired. So I emptied them out, and I put 3 different types of soil here, and the aloe vera plant. And the aloe vera plants that I chose had very shallow had a very shallow root system. So these came out really super cute, I think. This one's more like a fine dirt. This one is potting soil, where it's going to get its nutrients. And the top part is play sand. It's kind of like beach sand that you find, you know, at the beach or in the kids' play sandboxes. So this is very great. This is a good mixture of different types of soils here. And again, the aloe vera plant's very forgiving, and it's definitely a beginner plant. So baby jar, aloe vera plant, shallow roots, 3 different types of soils to keep that moisture going. Again, here's another one. I don't know what Matthew, my son's going to sell these as. I have not a clue. He has a tendency of being a little expensive. Here's another glass jar. I went through the garage. Of course, I'm cleaning again. And I went through the garage and I found I think it's a ball jar. It's one of those ones that, like, people that cook. I don't cook. I like burn things. My husband's a better cook than me. And like, they pickle items for, like, in these kinds of jars. I don't know how to pickle, so don't ask. But I do know how to make crafts out of these. So again, the same process. The bottom's like a very fine dirt. The middle section is the potting soil, and the top the top part is the play sand with the aloe vera plant in the center. This one I plan on poking some holes in there, and basically, since this jar is enclosed, it's not going to need to be as watered as much or as often. So this one's definitely even more so low maintenance. Daniel, what is it? Oh, okay. Okay, come on. Okay, sorry about that. He's playing in the water. Okay, and so then, of course, me being the pack rat, I admit, these toys, well, not toys, but my son used to or does collect the Grocery Gang, or used to, and they're like these little teeny tiny like pieces of food that have gone rotten. I think their motto is Shopkins Gone Rotten. So they look really gross. It's like a little figure of like a rotten milk carton or something. And they come in this gross looking toilet bowl. And I keep these, and I generally donate these small little toys to my son's pediatrician. I just kind of like accumulate them over the year. And whenever we go and visit for, you know, annual checkups or shots, I just drop them off, and the medical assistants give them to the kids, and that way I know that, hey, you know, the kids are, you know, getting the toys. So it's a win-win. So I am being an Indian giver and I repoed these toilets, and I'm like, you know what? I ran out of the baby jars and I have these toilet seats. I'm like, what could I do with these toilet bowls? Aloe vera plants, Daniel. No. Aloe vera plants. Pots. Perfect. And I know the boys in his classroom are definitely going to love these. So there's like blue, green, purple. Super easy. I think they're cute. I ran across some other regular brown pots. This one's plastic. Actually, it's growing a baby. And I had just transplanted this maybe a week ago. And already it's growing a little baby. Now, how hardy is that? Again, these are like really super hardy plants and easy to take care of. Here's another one. Ceramic. This one's a terracotta pot. Just regular soil. I didn't do the three different soils like I did in the baby jar as opposed to the terracotta pot, because visually, aesthetically, it looks cool because this is clear and you can see the different types of soil. So this one, obviously not transparent, not clear, and you can't see, so why do the 3-step process? This one was another pot that I was actually going to donate at the thrift store, but I took that back. And I transplanted another aloe vera plant that had a shallow root system. And I have a bunch of seashells, so I wasn't sure if I was going to put seashells here. I have to ask my son Matthew. I have a lot of these little dinosaurs here. You know, you can go crazy. And since, you know, we have like tons of Lego, I made like this quick little car, you know, put it there. I was going to put like some rocks right here so it kind of looks like a racetrack, like it's going wee around in a circle. So there's that. And then also too, what was it, some time ago, I think that was like 3 weeks ago, I didn't know they were doing the class like swap meet. This was before then. I took a picture of the class photo of the kids, and I made like scrapbook. I got like the scrapbook paper, and I did like boy scrapbook paper like geared towards boys, scrapbook, you know, picked out some scrapbook that's geared towards girls. And I was initially going to give that to them, just, you know, hey, you know, just for a keepsake. I know that some kids can't afford yearbooks, so this is just like a cute little keepsake for the individual kids. You know, I'm not saying all of them can't afford it, but some, you know, can't. And what I did last year was I had the kids sign their names all on the back or in the front of the paper, and the kids absolutely loved it. The teachers loved it because it was an activity that kept them quiet for about a good 40 minutes. So instead of giving these away, I'm being again, my intentions were to give them away free, but I kind of still am giving them away free. And so Matthew's going to sell these to the kids in the classroom. And this did not take very long to make at all. All I did was trim around the edges here, glue this on, and that's it. Voila, it's done. And they're just using play money, so it's not real money. So basically they're giving these away for free. So yeah, and that's okay. That's okay. The whole point of it is that they're learning about money, they're learning about wheeling, dealing, trading, and, you know, obviously selling. So good part of it is Matthew's already had 2 yard sales underneath his belt, so I think he'll do quite well. And just to show you real quick how I made these, let me go to my little quick station over here, my portable station of transplanting. So here's the 3 different soils. I have a mess. This is actually, I love this thing. I had bought it for Matthew when he was actually 2 years old, and I'm trying to think, we used it as like a sandbox for him to like play with like his Legos. We'd bought like that kinetic sand and put it in here, and that way he could have it inside the house, and he would like get his little 4x4 Legos and just, you know, make little dunes and whatnot. And this I actually got at Home Depot. I think it was like a whole $7, and I think what its purpose is for mixing concrete, you know, small little jobs of concrete. It's just plastic tubs. So this was actually in like the concrete section area of Home Depot. So I love it. It's portable and it's come in handy quite a bit. I've used it for my son's dinosaur project that he had. I brought 2 of these. I brought some paintbrushes, and I bought like some plastic fossils over there at Target. I threw the fossils in here and I put the play sand in it, and the kids got to be like little archaeologists for the day. Once again, the teacher absolutely loved it because it kept them quiet for about half an hour. So this is great. So getting back to how to do this, so here is, I'm just going to do a quick, you know, tutorial. So I have my 3 different types of soil. This one's like a very fine, like I said, dirt, very, very fine dirt. And here is my potting soil with water, looks like mud, yummy. Very watered, with a lot of water. And then here is my top soil, which is the play sand / beach sand. And these are just part of the leaves that were like looking pretty sad, like I sat on them and they just needed to come off. And then later these rocks we're gonna probably make pet rocks, so, but we'll see. So here we go. So it's real easy. It's just a matter, well, you can use a trough if you want. You have a spoon since I'm using smaller things. So you just get your fine soil right here, the fine dirt, throw that in there, and then you're going to get your aloe vera, like I said, very shallow root system. Put that in there, right? Okay, so I'm doing this one-handed. Then you go ahead and you put in your potting soil because this has the nutrients. Not saying the other soil doesn't, but this has a little bit more nutrients for the plant. So you put that in there. Okay. Okay. Straighten it out. We're good. And then you get your play sand. Throw that on there. Well, not throw it on there, but scoop it on there. Okay. Real easy. Easy peasy. Kind of shake it. And basically, oh, and you're probably wondering why I have these Q-tips here. That is to take off the rest of the excess soil here without having to use my fingers. So it cleans it up real easily. I'm kind of more on the meticulous side of things, so, and that's it. That's like your potted plant, and it's good to go. And I've been watering them with like 1 syringe of water. That amount. It's just, you don't want to be soaking it, so just 1 syringe of water, and that's it. You're good to go. And this goes in our little box for sale, for items to sell. And I think that was it. So again, these are for sale at my son's 2nd grade class. I hope you're able to get some ideas. You know, some of these toys, if you have a 1st grader that's soon to be going into 2nd grade, and they have like these toys that they don't play with anymore, or like little kid furniture, like doll furniture, you know, little things, or even something as simple as like these little toilets. Trust me, be a little pack rat for once in your life, because it definitely pays off. Like, give it around 2nd and 3rd grade. We haven't started 3rd grade yet. From what my sister's telling me, we're gonna have a lot more projects to do. So keep those little toys, because they will definitely come in handy later on. And I think that was it. I hope you liked the video. You're welcome to leave comments if you have any questions. Once again, I will try and answer them to the best of my ability. Don't forget to subscribe, and let's say bye. Can you say bye, Daniel? Okay, there we go. He's wearing his birthday suit outside, so I don't want to get him on camera. So, okay, we'll see you next time. Take care. Bye.